Anywhere and every folks. Everywhere, folks. I'm not gonna lie.
Start running back.
I've had a couple of beers already. You know?
I've had several Kratom seltzers.
Woo! Which is worse, folks? Who knows?
I probably feel better than you though.
You're right. I feel like shit.
For
not
now.
gonna lie. I always feel like shit all day, every day, though.
How about this?
It's how I character max. I'm character maxing.
Did you watch the Channel 5 interview with Clavicular?
I didn't watch it because there's a part of me that like is desperately trying to not hear about that guy as much as possible, as much as humanly possible.
Dude, he sucks major balls.
It is here's the thing. I didn't watch that one, but I did watch the Sam Hyde interview where he's just copying Adam. Sam Hyde copies Adam Friedland, brings on a different looks maxing influencer.
Oh, okay. Did you watch the Adam Friedland episode with him?
No.
Oh, okay.
I just told you I did.
Sorry.
What did I watched something about clavicular, which also
What a fucking jackass.
His name is like a reference to like your clavicle, maybe your clavicle muscle or bone. That's what that is.
I guess.
I remember when I was in 11th grade. Shout out to Zach Trimmer. I think we're in good standings. I can say his name.
Who's that?
Just some guy I went to high school with. We were playing flag football, and every now and then we'd be playing flag football, and one of the dudes would be like, "Yo, can we just play tackle football?" And the coach would be just like, "Yeah, just don't tell anyone."
And then a kid comes home
and
concussed.
Then this dude got tackled by, if I'm not mistaken, he got tackled by his best friend, and he broke his clavicle. And I just remember, while he was walking away, he was like, "I broke my fucking clavicle." It's also called the collarbone. I would expect a 10th grader to call it the collarbone, but he's in pain and like through tears.
And that biology
my
class,
fucking collarbone or my clavicle.
Is that biology class just stuck with him?
I randomly have another story exactly like that, where a person uses oddly specific scientific terminology for the thing instead of just the common.
Sure.
When I was like 7, I was at a friend's house, and let's just say my parents went to parties when I was young. Yo, and I love that shit. Tell me, son, I could drink like as many root beers as I could. I would get them out the freezer and drink them. Yeah, I should.
I'm at a party and I'm drinking Dr. Pepper. Yeah, you know me, I'm enjoying this beautiful weather. And I don't need a fucking sweater, it's so nice out. And I'm drinking soda with my out.
Yo, there's so much ice in this cooler, and I don't even want a beer. That shit tastes nasty. What you know, bruh? Yeah, I used to get little sips from it as a gimmick that my dad wanted.
Little taste of the Heineken with my dad's friend. And after this, we gon' all pretend that it didn't happen. And I'm feeling super great. Placebo effect got me talking like I'm 8.
Yo, I can't believe how gross beer was when I was 9.
Yup.
When I was like, yo, Dad, pass me that line. And he would pour one up, and I would take a sip, and I'd be like, shit, Dad, that tastes like dick.
My phone just went on Do Not Disturb at 7 p.m.
That's cool. Okay, so 7 p.m. is the cutoff time.
For folks, the Android.
Just so you know. Just so everyone knows. So I was at a friend's house. I think I was... Okay, yeah. So my mom... This particular... My parents, I should say, because my dad was still alive at the time. They had these friends. They were, like, rich as hell, and we would go to, like, parties at their house. And it all kind of stopped after my dad died, which was a little weird. There was a couple that still stuck around. So it must have been like people that my dad worked for or something. Like maybe he did their driveway.
And they fucked with him.
And now we're invited to their parties or some shit. But there was this one party. We're hanging out with this. It's like a 6-year-old, a little younger than me, and then 2 older sisters who are both slightly older than me.
Hot.
Low-key, yeah, they were kind of hot. I'm pretty sure one of them was named Sophie, and I wanted her as a lad.
You didn't know what you wanted, but
I wanted women. I know that, David.
You just wanted to hug them?
Something. Suck the milk out of their nipples. Something like that.
Hell yeah.
Anyway, I guess his sister like punched him in the throat, and so he went up to snitch, and while he's doing that, he's crying and he's holding his throat, and he's just like, Sophie punched my esophagus. My esophagus. And now it's like a running joke with me and my mom because she was there. And anytime someone says esophagus, to this day, this is like
you guys do that?
This is like 20 years later. We're both just like, my esophagus.
That's funny. Me and my parents have a running gag from back in the day, but it's in Spanish, so I couldn't really get.
Come on, you could break it down.
It's about we drove this.
Pretend you're on Netflix right now.
We drove it. So yeah, my foreign parents and I.
You know how it is. You right there.
Am I right, mujeres? We drove this mentally handicapped lady that went to our church home because clearly she didn't have a car or nothing, this and that. And she liked my dad's leather jacket. And she said she was like, "Is that leather? I've been wanting me a leather jacket." But in Spanish.
Okay.
So every time,
like, why is this Ebonics?
So every time I hang out,
I've been needing to cop me I've been needing to cop a motherfucking leather jacket.
Yeah.
Son.
So every time I see my dad, I'm like, "Is that leather?"
That is good.
It's just been a running thing for years.
That is good.
There's another one that I had in high school with a friend.
Let's go through them because I have a couple more too.
I have this other one. Every time we would go outside and it was raining just a little bit and you got wet just a tiny bit, it'd be like, "Oh, let's get you out of those clothes."
I think that's like from a movie.
Oh, is it?
I'm almost positive.
Well,
that
and maybe the friend that put me onto that was joke stealing and not letting me know.
But I am thinking of there's a part in Scrubs where Dr. Cox is at a bar or something, and I think he's saving a seat for someone, and some lady sits in the seat he's saving, and he needs to get rid of her. So he's like, "That's a nice blouse. How much was it?" And she was like, "Yo, 30% off, cousin." And he was like, "How about we go back and get it 100% off?" And then she just fucked off.
Yo, that's a magical rhyme. I mean, a line that dude spit with a lime in his drink, in his beverage. With a lady, he slipped her a sedative.
Yo, this Scrub show, it's kind of dark, yo. What is this, Euphoria? I don't even know. We watching this on HBO? Scrubs, what the hell? JD, what the fuck, my bro?
Yo, I used to love Scrubs, but the new one doesn't make me want to give hugs. Nah, I don't like when they remake things that were cool back in 1998.
Yo, remember when they killed Brendan Fraser and he was like a motherfucking photographer and it was a thing where you thought that he lived, but at the end they were like, "No, he's dead like your kids."
Yeah, dude, and Dr. Cox is like talking to him still when they reveal, like he's like seeing him.
Yeah, that show was it was very funny, but it got dark, very dark at times. It's crazy. There was a whole season where Dr. Cox is just some recluse alcoholic because he killed a bunch of people during surgery. That's something that should be on fucking Grey's Anatomy, not Scrubs.
Oh my god!
But they went there.
Remember when our roommates were watching Grey's for like a season?
You have no room to judge because you watched the entirety of New Girl.
No, I watched a season of New Girl.
You sure you didn't continue watching it?
No, I watched the first season, and I'm probably wrong at this point, but I noticed a clear decline when the season 2 started. So it is possible that season 1 had something, and then they went too long.
Fair enough. I watched every episode of this god-awful show called Banshee, simply because the guy who plays Homelander, Anthony Starr, he's like the main actor.
Oh, okay.
And I was fucking with Homelander on The Boys. I was like, this dude's a really good actor. I kind of want to see more shit from him. I want to see this dude perform in other things. And he is really good in Banshee, but everything surrounding him is like the worst. It's almost like evil. It's like an evil show. Like every woman only exists to get fucked or beat.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe send it to me.
And of course, Anthony Starr's character is undefeatable. He's just the world's greatest badass at beating people up and everything.
I like that. Yeah, I've never watched it, but I've always wanted to watch. I've seen clips of the Jack Reacher TV show on Amazon.
I've seen it,
and it's just always him just being like, "Are you guys sure you want to do this?" And he beats the shit out of 19 dudes at a bar.
I will say it is watchable. But
if you're
I'm
doing
not going to
something
recommend it.
You're not going to recommend it, but
there are better iterations of that, I think. I don't know. Not really, because there aren't really like TV shows where it's the unassuming badass. Usually when it's a TV show, it's an assuming badass, like Jack Reacher.
Yes.
I wouldn't fuck with Jack Reacher.
Right.
It's not like the same as like a nobody with Bob Odenkirk, where you're like, oh yeah, this guy's totally unassuming, but he can fucking kill me with a pencil or whatever.
Dude.
Did you, speaking of Jack Reacher, that dude, the actor, I can't remember his name, but he was in the news a couple weeks ago for, he was in a altercation while driving around with his sons. Him and his sons were on dirt bikes or four-wheelers going around their neighborhood, and they had a neighbor come out and like start screaming at him. And I guess him and his sons all have like GoPros on or whatever, so they're recording the whole thing. And maybe we should just pull it up. I'm sure it's on YouTube. Shit, I just don't know the guy's name.
Jack Reacher, actor, sons, ATV.
No. Jack Reacher beats up. It's the first thing that pulls up. There it goes. Yes. It is like the guy he's confronting looks like such a dork that I'm like, why would you ever? Oh my God, he's hitting him.
Dude's on the ground, brother.
I would never confront this guy.
That dude's like trying to get back at him, but he's like, oh no, he's trying to pick up his shit or what?
Oh yeah, they're all on motorcycles. They're not even dirt
That dude's
bikes.
wobbly. Like he's
and he's still yelling at him.
Whoa. And then he biffs it with the bike? What just happened with the bike?
I don't know what just happened with the bike. That was kind of weird.
That homie, I wish you could hear what he's saying.
I just don't understand a universe where you go to the guy that plays Jack Reacher and you're pissed at him and you actually try to physically accost him.
He's still talking to him. That's so weird.
Oh, no. At this point, Jack Reacher is telling him that he's an insane person because he is.
The guy, oh, yeah. Dude, the sons must be bricked up for their dad right now.
Yeah.
Like, that's my father right there.
Nothing like being bricked up for your dad, yo. I wish that I had one. That would be nice, yo. I wonder if you ever bricked up for your son. Not in a gay way or a pedo way. I'm just saying a proud way.
That's my son. He having fun. Made me proud, made me want to shoot a gun.
Woo.
Had to target at a bottle with a 12 gauge. That's my son, he gonna be a boss when he of age.
If my dad was Jack Reacher, yo, I wouldn't listen to teachers. I'd be like, fuck you, my dad is gonna teach you. He gonna pull up with the stick, pull up with the glick, pull up with the Glock, pull up with the shot, pull up what he got.
My dad Jack Reacher, my dad Tom Cruise. I've been in the street at 13 sipping booze. Woo. Ain't nobody telling me what to do, cause my dad is that fucking Jack Reacher dude.
Yo, I watched the Jack Reacher movie with Tom Cruise the other week.
And Tom Cruise were watching?
Yo, me and Tom Cruise, you don't know this, but when I was 6, Tom Cruise fucked my ass in the Church of Scientology, and it's one of the reasons why he's still a Hollywood star. And so we get to hang out every now and then.
It was a deal that your family made. They were like, you can fuck our sons.
So it was a thing I was doing with our buddy who just moved out, which is very sad. A very old friend of mine, but I'm gonna see him again. It's not a big deal.
Right.
So me and him had watched Nobody together, the Bob Odenkirk, sort of John Wick ripoff, pseudo ode to John Wick or whatever.
Yes.
And I knew that there was a sequel that I hadn't seen yet. So I watched the first one, and I was going to watch the second one by myself, but I was like, I got to wait for Rich, but I was still craving some action. So I was like, hey, I've never seen the Tom Cruise Reacher. Let's toss it on.
Oh, Robert Duvall's in it.
I believe he is.
I saw that shit in theaters.
It's kind of bad.
It's because Tom doesn't have it. Like he doesn't have the same like level of badassness.
It's if what you're saying is what I think it is, Tom Cruise is Ethan Hunt. He's not Jack Reacher.
Oh, okay.
Tom Cruise is Ethan Hunt. He can't do. Ethan Hunt feels fear and shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
And like Ethan Hunt is kind of greatest thing Tom Cruise has ever done. And so for him to like be like, oh yeah, I could also be Jack Reacher is kind of crazy. Because Ethan Hunt wasn't just some unstoppable badass. Technically, he always won.
Yeah.
But there were
He
flaws
struggled.
in his methods, and he struggled and shit like that. He lost people and whatever the case.
Jack Reacher just always wins.
Jack Reacher needs to be some roided out.
There's no,
fucking,
There's no question about it.
Yeah. So I think the current actor is doing a good job.
Current actor rules. I like it when my action characters are on steroids because, you know, I live vicariously through them.
Unless I'm trying to watch something about an unassuming badass.
Right.
In which case,
Bob.
I want them to look even like the most fucked up that they can. Have you seen Blue Ruin?
No.
That,
No, wait.
You might have. Is it possible that we've
The black
watched-
dude?
No.
No. I'm thinking about he's like a Krav Maga master in the South in Alabama, and they take his money, and it's like the cops are the Ku Klux Klan basically.
Krav Maga black guy movie, and it's in the same vein as the unassuming badass.
Yeah, you're gonna.
It's something I've seen.
You're gonna be. Oh yeah, you like recommended it to me. It's like
Krav Maga black guy.
It's kind of like in the same black dude in the South with a backpack. He's walking down the street.
Oh, is it the one where he's like ex-military?
Yes.
And yeah. That's what's hilarious is I remember the character he played in The Beach, mid-sized sedan, but I can't think of the movie.
He looks really different though.
Yes.
In Old, he looks like
young,
jacked.
Wow, that's crazy. I really liked that movie too. It was.
Didn't it have a color in the name? Blue Ridge or Rebel Ridge?
Rebel Ridge. Yes, and that's what's crazy that you brought that up because it is literally the same writer as director and as Blue Ruin, the movie I suggested.
Okay, that's so weird.
It's Jeremy Saulnier wrote and directed Rebel Ridge, and I'm talking about Blue Ruin, which is also written and directed by Jeremy Saulnier.
Rebel
and
Ridge.
Macon Blair.
Rebel Ridge shook me up the way like
I love that movie. When he does when he takes the gun from the guy,
So
I
cool.
was yo, I would hate to be a table at that moment that I'm sitting next to because it would fucking flip over from my dick pressure. Yeah, you know me, yo, my erection is fucking exploding this table into the ceiling.
my dick pressure really high watching Rebel Ridge. After this you gonna see a ridge in my jeans. Yeah, it's gonna seem like a cream coming out. Yo, need Vaseline.
I need Vaseline, yo, could you ask me please, yo, what the hell is this? Rebel Ridge on my knees, got that dude, yo, Don, what's his name? Don Knox, no, not that, yo, what the fuck, Don Johnson.
All I care about's that moment when they open this file and they see his face, friend, and they're like, oh shit, it's him with the outfit and the medals and the hat, and it's like, holy dick.
Oh, holy shit, yo, we're racist cops, bitch, and we don't give a fuck about your military service, yo, we don't give a shit about everything that it is.
Oh man, that movie is flame. It's kind of like it makes me feel like Hell or High Water vibes.
Yes, and what's funny about Hell or High Water is that writer-director sucks.
Really? Then why is that movie dope?
I don't know. It's like he shot his wad way too early because that movie is incredible. Hell or High Water
and then
rules.
everything else is
okay,
trash?
it's Ty Sheridan. The dude who wrote and directed Hell or High Water, Ty Sheridan. He's also of Yellowstone fame, of Landman fame, of all the Yellowstone spin-off fames. Like they're all trash. It sucks.
Landman sounds like the name of a terrible superhero.
Yes, you're right. It does. It's like
I stand
have
on land.
real estate powers.
I can refinance your mortgage.
But Yellowstone is just about a guy who owns a bunch of land and is hated and is like hated
Asian?
for it and Haitian. No, he's hated for it and like, you know, that's kind of where all the problems in the inciting incidents of the show revolve around this guy just owning a ton of land and people
hating,
you
him
know,
for it.
want land or they want to work on the land or they want to do shit on the land and you know, it's all this.
I can relate to that.
It sucks. But
Okay.
it's the most popular show that's like ever been made on television of all
Why?
time.
What the fuck?
It's like, I swear to God, fucking Remember when that autism doctor show was
the Good Doc?
Yeah,
That's one of the.
That was literally like the most watched show when it was on. So it's just like people are fucking morons, dude. They'll watch fucking anything.
Dude, I'm pretty sure my dad was fucking with the Good Doctor for a little bit.
I wouldn't be surprised if me, as like a 19-year-old, would have watched that show and been like, "Oh, it's like House, but not as fun." Whatever. I like House because House was also about like an autistic dude, but he was an asshole.
Well, yeah, that was kind of like
they didn't respect autism.
Yeah.
Not to say that the Good Doctor respects autism. They always have him spurging out over some random bullshit.
Yeah. Well, how about this Tiger Woods shit? You see
Oh,
that?
yeah.
I got the clip right here somewhere.
I can't remember who said it, but something I heard that was very funny was about how someone was like, "Well, he is Chinese."
Who said?
Because he is half Asian. And it was a joke about how Asians are bad at driving. And they were like, oh, yeah, the half of him that's Asian is
where do I find my saved shit? Oh, here it is. For some reason.
You are referencing the car accident, right? And
yeah,
the
but
DUI?
Yes, but look at this clip.
Are you going to face my car? Okay, go ahead and place your hands behind your back. Place them behind your back. There you go. So at this time, I do believe your normal faculties are impaired, okay? And you're under the unknown substance, okay? So at this time, you're under arrest for DUI. Yes, sir.
Oh, wait. Is this the one? Look at how old he is, bro.
I'm pretty sure he's like 50-something.
The Asian part is really showing with his aging. Yeah, look at him.
He gets more Asian as he ages. That is kind of crazy.
I don't think this is what I thought I was showing you. It is a depressing clip.
Well, okay. Well, like, is the clip the actual accident happening?
No,
or?
The clip is him on the phone. Maybe it was on my Instagram. He's on the phone, and the cop comes up to him and is like, "What's up?" And he's like, "Oh, I was just on the phone with the president." Like Tiger tries to flex that he's on the. I don't think I saved it. It was so weird. He was like, "Oh, I was just talking to the president."
I was literally just talking to your leader.
Hang on, let me see if I can find it. I guess
I was just on the phone with the chief of police. What's funny is
okay. I think this is it. Sorry,
no, we're good. No need to apologize, bro. 48 laws of power.
I think this is it.
Oh shit. Yo, we can't watch this vid cause we about to rap. What you know about that? I'm about to drive it back. Drive it like a fucking driver in the golf course, or drive it like Tiger Woods drives into his mom's horse.
Yo, yeah, my name's Tiger. Every day since a child, yeah, I was a fighter. Swinging at them balls on the golf course. And it was hella fucking fun wearing polos and shorts.
Yo, it's nice to have a rich dad who can afford time at a golf course so I can practice on the back nine. I love that shit, yo. And yo, it's fine that I got caught with a bunch of white bitches in 2009.
Yeah, cheating on my wife with some white women. Yeah, doing it on some soft linen. Super nice when I'm cheating and taking pills, watching Diane Keaton.
Hey, what happened, yo? I wanna know, is the shit that is in my mama, yo, coming out me, bro? When I get in a DUI, is it because I have slanty eyes or I want a surprise?
Okay, I think this is it. Audio, brother.
Audio's up, dog.
Oh, that's right.
You're off.
Is this comfortable for you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Tiger, big fan. Really sorry about this.
What's funny is that golfers be dressing like they're golfing even when they're not golfing. Like you don't see.
Well, it's also the only sport where you kind of dress like you're going to church to a degree.
Yeah.
The difference between a golf polo and a regular polo is that the golf polo is like made out of dry fit material.
You never see a fucking football player just walking around with pads and fucking tights.
He's got pads.
Well, no.
Oh, you meant like dress how? Okay.
Dress how you play. He's just dressed the way he always dresses.
Why don't you have the cap on your phone? I don't feel anything out of the asshole. We're still gonna have our medic come to check you out, all right? Yeah.
It would be funny if he was also wearing the shoes with the fucking needles at the bottom, like they have.
He has a goofy fucking Bagger Vance hat on.
It's okay. I just
Literally has his caddy dead in the back of his car.
Oh, there's the car flipped right there.
Yeah, yeah. The caddy is in the trunk, actually. Damn, dude. Flip. Technically, it's just rolled.
That's where they got the name Rolls Royce.
Ha.
So you were stopped.
I feel like I gotta fast forward a little bit. Are they gonna?
Oh, do they have footage of it? Was that? Were they? What was that I just saw? Was that like footage? Yeah. Oh no, it's not. It was just.
God damn it, dude! I thought this was the clip. I wish I.
It's not that big of a deal, and I think that a lot of people don't give a fuck about this news story just because of what happened before with Tiger.
Okay, it's this one. It's this one.
Get you to hang out down here with us, please. And just keep you down here with us, please.
Yeah, I was just talking to the president.
Wow.
That's
All right.
it. That's it. I was just talking to the president.
Yeah, yeah, and the way he says it and walks away while putting his phone back in his pocket it's clearly that he was like trying to flex.
Yeah.
Tiger
Also,
Wood, you're not black.
if you were talking to
Dave
Bush,
Chappelle
Yeah.
inducted you into the Whiteys years ago.
if you were talking
You
to
don't have no swag. You cannot just say some shit to a guy and put your phone in your pocket and walk away. That's not a thing you can do.
if you were talking to Bush, maybe, but ain't nobody give a fuck. You talk to Trump.
Obama has more swag than Tiger Woods. It's crazy.
Actually, they got similar.
Nah, dude.
I think height and weight. I think a similar height and weight.
Tiger Woods has never committed war crimes.
Oh,
so
yeah.
he will never
Have that
be
sauce?
on Obama's level.
Can I give you an update with the dog,
Sure.
bro? I'm tapped in with the training now.
Okay, hell yeah.
So I first off, I am madly in love with this dog. This dog is my life. I love this dog. And she
Are you
loves
bringing it tomorrow?
absolutely.
Okay. You do have to bring a kennel.
I have
Or a
the kennel
crate,
you
I mean.
gave me.
Okay, are you going to bring that one or are you going to bring the smaller one? It might be more convenient to bring a smaller one, but
So I'm leaving her like bed kennel in the room, and then I want to use the kennel you gave me as her like play kennel,
traveling.
so that she has like a different like the bed is just sleep,
Fair enough.
and then she associates this with like kind of hanging out in the living room type shit. But no, so first off, I thought that I could just feed this dog Blue Buffalo kibble.
Apparently Blue Buffalo is from the devil itself.
So we've been feeding the cat Blue Buffalo for years.
That's like her name. Isn't her name Blue Buffalo?
Beluga. She's fine. But anyways, so I switched the dog to Purina Pro, wet food only, bro. And since she's so small, you buy these big
it's
cans
not
of
that
food.
expensive.
I can just feed her wet food, and her shits are perfect. She's shitting outside very consistently. But now I'm using the kibble as reward.
Yes.
I got cheap ass treats, rewards for my dogs when she shows me her paws, and I'm like, yo, pause, sit, stay, and then she comes around, and baby wants to play.
Oh my God, Sabi. Yo, I'm in the lobby waiting for my doggy. Yo, I'm about to train her shortly, and I just want to know, yo, should I walk around a short leash or a long one? I just want to know, yo, she's awesome.
Yeah, he taught her how to sit. Now she knows how to go down a bit.
Woo.
Now I just need her to stay, and then when I go like this, she goes up yesterday.
Yo, what do you know? All in the sleigh. The next thing that you gotta focus on, my main, is just getting her not to pull when you walk. But if I recall, that's not that big of a problem.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of just grab her and like put her right here, and then I don't let her go up or down or try to steer. So when she sees that I'm in charge, she's like, okay, except sometimes she wants to play. The walks are still working on that. It's harder to get her to listen to me outside.
Yeah, we should just do that. Let's, instead of all the other stuff that we talked about, where like for my training project
Yeah.
that I have, let's just work on her walking.
Yeah, I think that'd be great because she's so distracted outside by all the shit going on.
Well, then what we should do is start somewhere where, like, is there a spot near your place where you know there isn't a ton of people and foot traffic and stuff, like at some sort of park?
Yeah, there's a small park near us that has a track actually that I've taken her to multiple times and we've walked around.
I hate that I have to pee so much right now, dude, because I don't want to stop the camera.
I could just run it.
You think you can run it?
I could just, I could fucking express myself.
Express yourself.
And then maybe you'll grab me one of the Kratom cans from the kitchen when you come back. Sorry, dude. I mean, I felt kind of judgmental, you know. I'm already dealing with a lot. No, so I mean, I guess for those of you that have dogs, apparently this Blue Buffalo brand is not ideal. I'm feeding her the Blue Buffalo brand as like snacks, so or like whenever she's good, I give her a little bit of this kibble, and but if you're trying to figure out what dog food, according to Reddit and according to these people, Purina Pro Plan is apparently there's like some they like in their executive office. There's some fucking veterinarian certified dude who's involved in the formula of the food. And these other companies, it's just a bunch of CEO narcs trying to cut costs. Low key, I don't give a shit about what I eat. I care about this dog more than myself.
Where are they?
They're on the table in the black in the black bag. Whenever you go to buy Kratom from one of these smoke shops, the dudes are like, "Oh, you use cash, okay?" And so they fucking charge you less. I took cash out of the ATM to. Oh wow, oh that's gonna be fun. I have one more if you want to take one. Mixing it with booze is crazy. Yeah, this isn't the food.
It does taste good though.
No,
it's probably the most embarrassing thing to get addicted to.
Oh well,
It kind of tastes like Smarties.
it would be more embarrassing to get addicted to like huffing glue. I feel like.
Yeah, or like laughing gas.
Yeah. Oh yeah, nitrous.
Nitrous is
That's
crazy.
pretty lame.
Just the whatever the stuff that they sell at head shops that comes in the cylinder. Is that nitrous?
That's nitrous.
Okay, yeah.
Bro, these motherfuckers we talked about it. They be having the balloon in their fucking car and they're driving and huffing nitrous.
I've shot some like house shows where the balloon is very present.
Bro, that shit
The
will
balloon
definitely.
is a thing.
Oh, dude, I went to the doctor. My blood pressure's normal now.
What happened?
I lost some weight. I lost a little bit of weight. The fucking.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you
for sure.
positive? Now you do look slimmer.
It's fine. You don't have to.
I've seen him at all sizes. You know what I mean? Like I feel like he hit his biggest like a year ago, and then he's gone down from there. But you should have seen him in 2021.
Those were the days, bro. I was lean as fuck.
He was looking like me.
I know.
No, I'm actually getting fatter.
No, I know. You're doing it all. You're force feeding.
I've
yourself.
noticed that some of my surf shorts don't fit anymore.
Damn.
And they fit since I was in high school.
Are you still force feeding yourself?
Yes, technically.
Why? Why are you still doing that?
It's not even like a force feed thing. If like there are times where I know that if I didn't, it is a force feed thing. But I know that like. I know that I haven't eaten much this day, so I know that's some food I should touch. What you say when you know that it's been like 6 hours and you haven't eaten anything? You should probably eat something.
I mean, if you're not hungry, then why? You don't have to eat and at the same time cry. Because you can't fit the food in your thighs, in your mouth, in your face. Oh, what a disgrace.
I'm not trying to become anemic. What you know about it, man? Holy shit. I just want to get all my protein in. I'm not trying to commit a bunch of sins, my God.
Eating protein, fats, and carbohydrates. And I also need to hydrate. And I also need to get some rest. And hug a woman with some large breasts.
Large breasts is the only thing I ingest. Like
That's
milk, like
that's
the-
kind of a joy of life is hugging a lady, and she got some milkers on her. That's nice.
It was something I enjoyed more as a child. Like when you hug some chick that has humongous tits that isn't your mom, and you just get to be buried in them.
Yeah, dude.
It was a thing.
Yeah. Those are the girls that get the where my hug at the most.
Even the tits also kind of hold up if you met them as a child.
Oh,
I remember as like a 8-year-old, I had a teacher. I'm not gonna say her name because it's a little embarrassing.
say their name.
No, she's still living, and I love her. I saw her when I visited Christmas again, and that's kind of the crux of this whole story.
Oh.
As a child, always giving me hugs.
Sick.
She would call me Alexander the Great. She's like a Thai Hawaiian lady.
Yes.
And then I probably easily in my top 5 favorite teachers. And then I revisit this last year.
Hug?
She's fucking like almost in her 90s now. I surprise her, and I'm like, hey, auntie, blah, blah, blah.
And she had a heart attack?
Yeah, I wish. That'd be crazy if I killed her from her being horny for me.
Oh.
I always wanted to fuck you, Alex. Nah, dude. It was just it was like a thing. Even though they're old and saggy, I got the hug, and I still felt the rush.
The nostalgia.
Of the foreign bosoms.
Yeah.
Nothing like foreign bosoms.
That should just be a form of prostitution, is just tit hugging.
I wouldn't be surprised if that's a thing.
There's ladies with jugs at a place that you can go hug them.
Apparently, it's not uncommon that as a prostitute, you would get hired by someone who just wants to talk, apparently.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, yo, can we just hang out?
That's weird.
It's very sad.
That's
like, why wouldn't you just pay a normal-ass dude?
Like,
when you're at that point, what is more valuable at that point? That you have the attention of a woman that you pay for? Or maybe you need some guy who is just like, who's in a better place than you to be like, bro, you're a guy, I'm a guy. This is what you need to do to fucking fix your shit.
You need to start an online business selling courses.
I wish I just knew the line from 8 Mile, because I would just recite it all the time. That we need to diversify our blah blah blah. Like, it's happened so many times. I just need to find the scene and memorize it so I can.
What we need to do is put our money in bonds.
Yeah,
something like that. Yeah, man.
Anytime someone starts saying that, I want to recall that shit from 8 Mile, and I never can.
That's such a fucking great movie, dude. I love that movie.
Yeah, it is very good.
Have you? I watched a documentary about Brittany Murphy's weird death. Have you ever seen a YouTube clip about it?
I know that it randomly involved Heath Ledger, right? Weren't they getting their drugs from the same person?
I don't even think this documentary didn't talk about Heath Ledger. Maybe it did, but like, this lady somehow ends up with like some like old fat dude, and he like distanced her from her family quite a bit, and like somehow she ends up dying with like a weird pulmonary disease because there was like mold in the walls of where she was living. It was like,
oh, it wasn't like an overdose. I thought it was an overdose.
I'm pretty sure it was some mold.
I could have sworn it was an overdose.
Let me ask. This.
It is very tragic, but also it's not the first child star to die before their prime or whatever.
It wasn't. I think about the drugs the way that we might have thought. Like, I'm sure chat's gonna fuck some things up, but if it at all references the death of Brittany Murphy remains one of Hollywood's most tragic and widely discussed mysteries. On December 20th, Murphy collapsed in the bathroom of her Hollywood Hills home. She was transported to Cedars-Sinai Medical.
So there were drugs in her system, but she also had pneumonia and anemia. So it's just a bad combination.
The coroner concluded that while the drugs weren't the sole cause, they had an adverse effect. The Simon Monjack connect. The mystery deepened when her husband, British screenwriter Simon Monjack, is that how you say it?
Yeah, keep reading. I'm going to look up a photo of this guy. I bet he looks like a fucking ghoul.
The husband died on May 23rd, 2010, just 5 months after Brittany. Brittany Murphy, R.I.P., and her husband, Simon, he died too in 23 of May 2010. Not good. They had pneumonia. and severe anemia, my hood.
Yo, he was getting his drugs from the same person. They give him pneumonia. Yo, this dude, he sucks. I don't like the look of him. He looks like an overweight Superman. That's just how it is, yo. That's just how I can describe him. Yo, Brittany Murphy, she died too soon. Yeah, too early. Ooh.
He died too of the same shit. Because of the unusual nature of dual death, several alternative theories emerged.
Whoa.
Yeah, I'm in the burbs.
Okay.
And toxic mold is probably what happened to them, sir.
Yo, that toxic mold, it affects my soul, and also I have no control of my habits, the drugs and stuff. Yo, toxic mold and anemia. Yeah, I don't know about this. Yo, it's a bad situation. Brittany Murphy. I miss her. I'm hating.
The coroner initially looked into the mold thing and found no evidence that mold was a factor, but the mom eventually sued the home builder. Poisoning. In 2013, Brittany's father secured samples of her hair for independent testing. He claimed the results showed high levels of heavy metals, suggesting she may have been poisoned. However, the LA coroner's office dismissed these claims, noting the heavy metals found were likely from hair dye. Okay, many of Brittany's friends and colleagues expressed concern over Monjack, describing him as controlling and suggesting he may have isolated her and discouraged her from seeking medical help during an illness. Okay, despite the various documentaries and independent investigations that have followed, LA coroner has never seen a reason to reopen the case, maintaining that she died of natural exacerbated by self-medication.
Natural
causes exacerbated by
yeah.
self-medication. I used to think it was exacerbated.
Yeah. I know why. I know why. I exactly know why. She's one of the actresses that I get the saddest about, but I really didn't care when it happened. At the time, I didn't know that she was Luann from King of the Hill. I'd only seen her in a couple of things. I hadn't seen Clueless.
Oh.
I hadn't. Most of her good movies I really hadn't seen. I watched a ton of King of the Hill, but I didn't know that she was Luann. That's like a crazy fact.
Did you watch the new season?
No, I haven't yet. I'm still working on getting there, bro. I'm gonna watch it. Don't worry about it.
It's so fun, dude.
Don't worry about it. I'll watch it. I'll get to it. Maybe I'll watch it this weekend. I'll be down in San Diego for Easter. So last week I was also down in San Diego for Easter. Oh my God. And this has never really happened before. But my cousin was like, "Hey, you want to go to this huge swap meet tomorrow?" And I guess there's a swap meet in San Diego called Kobe's swap meet. That's pretty big. It's like outside of some sports arena. I can't remember which one. Shout out Kobe's. My cousin is a 16-year-old half black girl.
Yes.
And I kind of thought that I was going to be hanging out with like her and her dad or whatever. It's just me and her. And she wants to go to the beach afterwards too. And of course I'm like, yeah. I don't want to be like, no, because it's weird for us to be seen together. So I'm like, yeah, whatever you want to do. Whatever.
I think that's technically fine.
You would think that, but there's a part of me that's like, if I was the same age I am now, but in like 2005, and she's the same age she is now in 2005, I wouldn't feel this way about the visuals of what's going on.
Right.
I think that like modern shit has like ruined my brain to where like I'm uncomfortable hanging out with my minor ass cousin.
Right.
Because I also look nothing. We don't look like we're related. We are blood related, but she's half black.
So people just assume that you're dating.
And I'm a ginger.
Yeah.
It's like, yes. And I look over 30. So there's
she looks 16.
Yes. She definitely looks 16. Literally the entire day I'm contending with this in my brain. I'm still like, I'm trying to push it down as much as possible because I do love my family. I love my cousin, and I want to like have a positive experience and shit like that. And but it was still weird because I'm old as fuck and I have a red beard and she's super young and also super black. And I'm like, yo, what the hell? People are asking, what is that?
People are like, what's up with those two? Is what I'm thinking, my dude, while I'm sipping on this brew. And she's not even 22, so she can't sip nothing. And I'm her cousin, so I need to fucking do something.
Yo, we're at the beach. She's in the straight up bikini, and I'm over here worried about what I'm playing on the station. I don't want it to be anything like remotely related to love or whatever, man.
Right, you're like just playing like evil Eminem creepy songs about killing women and playing with dogs. Yeah. It's not a good thing to play something explicit when you're hanging with your 16.
Yeah, so that was a thing that affected my day. It's weird, yo, and I hate that we live that way. Yo, what's up with this lifestyle that we choose? I should be able to hang out with my 16-year-old cousin and not feel weird, dude.
Yeah, that's so funny.
And this was another thing. She kept running into people that she knew from her high school.
Oh my god.
And I'm just standing there next to her, and it's like she's not introducing me as her like. She's just talking to them, and then we walk away. She's not being like, "Oh, this is my cousin Alex" or whatever. And so it's just like I don't know what they're.
This is an adult man I'm hanging out with.
Clearly, an adult person with a beard, and
I mean, it's probably nothing.
no, it is nothing. That's why it sucks. Is because I'm feeling weird about nothing, and that's why I brought up the 2005 shit. I feel like if this interaction happened in 2005, there would be I wouldn't have a second thought. I would hang out with my cousin. We talk about whatever, and then we go home, and there would be no like weirdness where I am concerned that people think I'm like a child trafficker or something.
Right. It's just the internet's holding fools accountable, bro. Somebody could have filmed that shit.
And what's also crazy is I kind of like agree that it should be that way.
Right.
Because there was a part of me that's like,
you're supposed to be nervous.
Yes, because in any other context, that is weird. That a 33-year-old guy is hanging out with a 16-year-old girl. That is weird,
Yes.
unless they're related.
Yes.
So it's literally what I was doing was the only context
In
where
which that's
it
acceptable?
worked. Yes.
Or what if what if she's your adopted daughter?
Of course that's okay, and I feel like that would almost make it easier for me. If I was like
my offspring.
you have paperwork for that. I can't prove she's my cousin.
Whoa, you're right.
You know what I mean?
Nobody can prove that.
I can be like, her dad's my uncle, and they'd be like, you have a black uncle? And I'm like, it's not what you think. There's a whole thing.
He's not black.
My aunt is black, but she's also not her mom. It was a whole thing.
Another black lady. He has a type.
They'd be like, yo, so you're racist? No. Anyway, folks.
Oh my
Thanks
god.
for stopping by.
Appreciate
this is a
it.
weird episode. We're both feeling a type of way.
Yeah, there was. I think we had a good time.
It sucks because I got to go to San Diego again this weekend, but next weekend officially lock-in season. We're
Yes.
locking in officially.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure my family's going to be long gone. And I mean, David still might have some dog shit, but I'm about to help him out with that.
The dog stuff is improving because now I understand like the basics. I know that like you never, if you wanted to stop doing something, you just kind of get out. Like for example, she's biting fingers like playfully, so whenever she does that, I kind of like pull back, and then when she stops doing it, I'm like, good girl, yeah, and I reward her not doing the thing. And the kibble is fucking clutch because it's barely anything, but she thinks I'm fucking the best thing ever.
Yeah. I like, and it's a weird thing to vocalize because it seems insane, but yeah, like don't give her the food, at least one meal that you would give her in a bowl at a certain point, just because you're like, yeah, eat that. The whole thing should just be treats for doing shit.
Yeah.
They need to earn that bowl. Like when they're a fully trained dog, then they
Yeah.
get to eat out of a damn bowl. But yeah,
I'm kind of obsessed with having a like psychotically well-trained dog now. I'm like, my fucking dream is to have a dog that's like so well behaved.
It's weird to me that not everyone feels that way because I feel like I have felt that way even before I started doing the dog training shit. Now that I'm doing the dog training shit, I'm like, now I know how to make a perfect dog.
Seeing a well-behaved dog.
My dog growing up was kind of perfect. He was an outdoor dog, so we didn't have to deal with any sort of indoor weirdness.
Like the potty training and all that.
Yeah, he just pooped wherever, and it was fine. So that's kind of a cheat code.
She's
or whatever.
She's pooped outside every day for the last however long, and she's having less and less accidents. She's pretty consistently, if she does pee inside, She's peeing on the pee pad, so she knows that if she. But I'm trying to get her to. It's just I have to take her out. Like sometimes, if I really wanted her to pee outside every single time, I'd have to take her out like 4 or 5 times almost.
Oh, she's peeing that much.
Or just maybe I just need to. I don't know how to teach her to tell me that she needs to go. I know that.
Yeah,
I know that.
and that's not really how it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be she holds it till you let her out, and you're just supposed to, make sure that you let her out at appropriate intervals.
The poops are locked in. She's out. She's in the streets at 6. I wake up at 6. I put my shit on. I take her out before I even drink coffee.
Okay.
First thing I do, I take her out. We're out there for like 30. Come back.
You also shit next to her to make
Yeah,
her
we
feel
both-
more
yeah,
comfortable.
yeah.
You both.
And
yeah,
then I
you
give
drop
myself a
trowel.
snack.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. There you go.
Like, good boy.
You've got a little piece of beef jerky for yourself there, and then you give her a little beef liver.
Dude, I'm like working from home more often rather than coming to the office because I want to be with the dog.
And you should just do that as much as you possibly can. I think that's good.
She's a good girl. I just need to fucking get locked in with these videos and shit.
I'm excited to see her tomorrow. It'll be
yeah.
a good time.
I might take her to the dog beach down the street. Also, I'm done with like the music video shit with Redbag, or like
yeah.
the that batch of videos is done. So that's another thing that's off my plate. We're about to lock in, guys, so hard.
I promise.
It's gonna be crazy.
It's literally. Here's another thing though that I forgot to bring up. I also have like this project for my dog training shit
Yeah.
due the first Saturday of May. So maybe I'm not gonna lock in until after the first Saturday.
Well, we could lock.
And it involves David's dog.
Yes.
So I have I'm gonna be going over there trying to teach this dog how to walk all right.
Well, I
and
think
whatnot.
I think it also needs to be like, it doesn't have to be a full like lock in for 6 months. It can be like, I'm locking in for this video. I'm making one fucking dope video right here.
Intermittently we will lock in. How about this? We make it a point to every single episode we end the episode by promising that we're gonna lock in. And then we proceed to do so.
Maybe a Friday night, Saturday morning recording isn't a bad move. Cause like
I don't hate this.
Because like Friday night's kind of chill, and then that
It's also like the point in the week where like I hate myself the most, so I'm like ready to pod. Usually on Saturday I've gotten over it.
oh, Saturday you feeling good again?
Well, I get to sleep in 9 times out of 10.
Fuck, dude. That's the other thing. The dog never sleeps in. We're up at 6.
That's a good thing though. You shouldn't be sleeping
Bro,
in. Sleeping in is giving in, no matter what the time is.
Sleeping in is actually dumb if you go to bed at the same time every day. You don't even want to sleep in. If you consistently go to bed at like 9:30 and every day you're up at 5:30, that's your clock.
I also realize melatonin sucks
Why?
because I didn't take it the other night and I woke up feeling less drowsy. And I know that that's a thing. I've known that forever, but I kind of thought that I had overcome that shit. But then one time I don't take it and I go to sleep, I wake up and I'm like, yeah, I feel better than when I do take it.
Oh, well, you might be
And,
taking
yeah.
one that's mislabeled. Like I've heard that you can buy melatonin that seems like it's 5 milligrams and it's actually fucking 20, and you're actually mega dosing yourself.
No, yeah, I did it's 2 gummies is 10 milligrams, so I've switched to 1 gummy.
You know that outside of the U.S. they can't sell more than like 0.5 of melatonin. Like that's only something that we do in America.
Damn, is melatonin fucked up? It's something I've noticed in body camera videos, only recently, and it's kind of funny. I don't know why I'm laughing. I think it's because it sounds so stupid. Is when someone is arrested for whatever reason, or they're being questioned for whatever reason, and they seem like they're a little aloof
Tiger Woods?
or drought, maybe like a Tiger Woods,
Like
or
they just got done talking to the president.
or maybe just some thug on lean or whatever, and they will, in all seriousness, be like, I took a couple melatonin earlier.
Yeah, like it's legitimately a thing.
And I'm like, wait, you don't take melatonin and then go out and commit crimes. You
Right.
take melatonin before you go to bed. No,
Right.
there's not a single person who takes melatonin for like how cool it is and that you're gonna feel chill.
Well,
later.
have you heard about like people like taking Ambien and then trying to fight the sleep? There was this guy in my dorm in college. This weirdo, bro. This is so funny. He was like a jacked
I have heard that.
wrestler, and he would like He's one of the first people that I was like that I did drugs with at Cornerstone, where like he had Adderall and weed, and he was like, yeah, I took an Ambien and then I'm trying to see how long I can go without falling asleep, and apparently it makes you like hallucinate.
That's what happened to Roseanne. It makes you racist too. Ambien will, if you try and stay up off of Ambien, you might start saying.
You might
some
think
shit
the
you
bitch
would
is
never-
white.
Yeah. Well, folks, thanks for tuning in. We love you. We cherish you, and we're locking in. We're locking in.
Lock-in
I
season.
promise.